Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Don't Starve, and by another I mean the first. Now I'm going to admit right off the bat, for the sandbox mode, which is just kind of like the overworld before you actually get into the game, I have actually made the world slightly easier by putting a bit more food around. But that's the only difference between my world and the normal world. I've also put longer summers and less rain, because I just want to get right into the story as fast as possible. As you know, I have played the beta for 51 or so episodes, but this is going to be the start of a whole new series. A new fantastic string of deaths, I guess. I don't know. Good way to start a series. That'll scare off the new subscribers right away. Say, pal, you don't look so good. Right you are. So, of course, that is our main villain. We don't understand why he's doing this, or where he's doing this, or what everything's all about. But basically, it is our job to gather resources. To gather all the resources. So, like I said, I have made the overworld slightly easier for myself because basically it's fairly easy to create a survivable camp, but it's made slightly harder if you're not spawned in a good location with lots of resources, so I just want to avoid all that confusion. Okay, well, I think I may actually have the volume turned up a bit too much here, but I'm going to wait for next episode to decide that. Let's get some rocks. Need at least one more flint, or two more flints ideally. And here we got some tropical berry bushes hanging out. I don't know what the real difference is between the tropical berry bushes and just the regular berry bushes, but I'm assuming nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Goddamn sexy Flanders. Get an axe, get a pickaxe. I said get a pickaxe. I need gold for the night and a bunch of stone, so if I can find a rocky region, that's probably my next major objective here. That and gather sticks. Always gather sticks and rocks and trees and rocks. And I should probably start cutting down some wood too, but I want to cut down wood further in a different direction, like on the border of two land types. Just so I can explore as much as I can the first little while of this game. First little bit of this game, little while of this game isn't actually a sentence that makes sense. It isn't a sentence form. So I can see they've actually rebalanced the days since I last started playing. They thought the night was too short during the summer apparently, because they have changed that back to how it used to be, which is basically about half of it in the evening. I hope they have also turned up the brightness in the evening, because last time I played it was kind of impossible to see around. But maybe that's how they wanted it, so not gonna complain too much. Look at all these berries and carrots. It's kind of ruining the whole point of Don't Starve, I guess. But you know, once I get into the actual game mode, the actual story mode, it will not matter that I have set all the settings for slightly higher, because I will actually be playing challenges, which will be awesome. Better pick the grass. So I've heard of a lot of good changes. I know I've kind of neglected making update videos for the last couple, but that's because I've been busy and or bored and or tired recently. And I know I'm using mostly the most instead of shortcut keys, but I kind of desperately want to find rocks really fast. I only need a couple pieces of wood. Mostly what I need is a lot of rock in order to properly set up a camp for the night, and hopefully a savanna area, because I find savannas most conducive to survival. To not starving, you might say. Oh, here's one rock. One rock a day, that's the minimum. One rock a day, not the maximum. Got some niter there. That's for use of gunpowder later, but for now it was probably just going to fill up my inventory unnecessarily. Oh, I don't care. I'm not invading your goddamn nesting area. Go away, spider. Stupid spurters. You wouldn't believe how much I dislike spurters. I even named my second or third episode Ermagerd Spurters. Some crazy stuff. So I can't help but notice there is a path down here. Sometimes the paths are hard to see in well, how they've been made recently. Jesus, that is loud. So path ends that way. I'm going to follow it the other direction. Of course, you walk faster on paths than you do on regular ground, so they're kind of worth following if you're just trying to explore as much as possible. Pigman. Pigman villages, also fairly good places to make houses, but it's getting late. You need to make a fire. Yes, you do, but I'd rather make a permanent fire. If you know what I mean. You understand what I'm saying. It's not suggestive at all, basically. Ooh, mandrake. Well, I can't pick it now because it's evening, but kind of a good start, having a mandrake. Having a mandrake is my mandate. I just noticed I actually took Wilson instead of my favorite character, who is, Maximilian? What's his name again? I forget. The strong man, you know him. I like that he hits harder and has a bigger stomach. Oh, here we go. Found a plains. Now I just need to find a rocky region. I still have quite a bit of the day left, so I'm going to go ahead and cross here. And not only is it a plains, but it's a plains with lots of beefalo. So, big plus there. With pigmen nearby, so, you know, the beefalo can protect me from the pigmen when they turn into werepigs during the full moon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of go up north here and make a camp. I'm running out of time, but at least I have plenty of manure. I can actually make myself a farm plot rather soon, start planting seeds. So I can't help but notice I haven't come across many seeds. Have I just not been picking them up? Yeah, there's some seeds. There we go. Might as well get all the dung. All the dung belong to me. Man, they stay a lot more crowded together than they used to, these beefalos. And I couldn't help but notice when I was adjusting the settings in my world that there are some new monster types. So let's put a fire down. Unfortunately, no big fire, just tiny fires available. Gonna wait until the last possible second to actually do this, though. Go away, go away. Goddamn spider. Damn spurters. And time to build a campfire. I'm going to actually cook all my berries first because they seem to be going rotten faster. And of course, cooking actually does restore some of the freshness to the food, which does make sense in its own weird way. So let's eat. Only need 3 of them. And I get some extra seeds. Can I make a farm plot yet? Probably not without a science machine. Yeah, I don't even have the option to even get close to making a farm plot. But I'm picking up seeds. And picking up all the seeds. Dung also makes a very good fire starter. It used to be that making a rope and throwing it on the fire is basically the ultimate way to survive the night, but that is not the case anymore. And wood has become a lot more valuable than it used to be. But I'm not sure how to very efficiently start fires. Probably manure is a fairly good one. It's very good in real life for actually making embers. Really hot embers that last for a long time. Actually, I'm fairly certain manure in some places used to be used to light cigarettes or cigars. I don't know. I might be spewing bullshit at you. I might be spewing bull manure at you, if you know what I mean. If you get the awful joke. So usually these episodes last 3 days. I think this one may be closer to 5 or 6 days since I am just setting up camp, trying to get myself settled and sorted. And sorted. You know, to sort the place in, what's it called? Discworld. Discworld. If you have not read the Discworld series, you are missing out. Seriously, go pick that shit up. Oh man. I just noticed that something in my background says Joe on success warp core breach. Don't know what the fuck that means. I wonder what that is. Whenever I'm playing a game in 720 windowed, which is how I generally play games, I always get all confused about what is going on. Let's see, show map. Big forest, keep on burning. Proud Mary, keep on learning. 'Cause I'm rolling, rolling. So if the background noises are way too loud, which I think they may be, don't worry about it, I will change that for the next episode. I was just kind of ill-prepared for this one. Okay, I think I'd better pick all this up with spacebar instead of... Jesus Christ, the birds! Jesus Christ, the birds. Sounds like some weird prayer that you'd have if you were in some sort of really strange and weird segment of... Oh, I always forget which one is specific and which one is general. Like, there's Christianity and Catholicism. One is a general term. You know, Abrahamic religions would actually work. Yeah, if you were in some sort of really weird Abrahamic religion. And I think I do see some rocky areas down there, so if I can find a land bridge and cross over, then I would be the happiest boy on the face of the planet. I'm too happy for my boy. Too happy for my boy. So happy. Oh, can't help but notice evil flowers and the cranky thing. Cranky thing is, of course, one of the parts you need to eventually get to the next area. I will also pick up more dung because I'm pretty sure you can stack up to 40 dung. So, always be stacking dung. Picking up all the dung. Keeping up with the kids. Now I wonder if they actually have land bridges or if they're going to try to make me use a teleporter. Because I'm not too comfortable with that. Not very comfortable with teleporting at the moment. At the Satchmo, as you may say. As Satchmo might have said. Satchmo probably never would have said that. Satchmo not be a sellout like that, motherfucker. Satchmo be totally legit. You know, at the time, jazz guys were kind of like the modern, or the old-fashioned version of hip-hop artists, except, you know, more musically talented. So, what I said kind of makes sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being racist. Either way, I don't really care. If I'm being racist, please tell me in the comments, like, subscribe, favorite, you know, all the usual. Goddamn birds! Okay. And here's a teleporter. Remember how I said I wasn't comfortable using it? I'm comfortable using it. I need to find myself a rocky plains. That was not a sane thing to do, but it didn't actually drain much of my sanity. And it teleported me to somewhere where I do not want to be. Dandy. I want to be a dandy, man. Got some pig head on sticks here. I can only walk to them. I just want a rocky region where I can mine some gold. Come on, game. Don't be so hard on me. Got plenty to give. God damn. I hate it when you start a game and you can't just immediately find all the resources you need. You might need to even go back through the teleporter, and I should be picking grass and flower as much as possible. Grass and flowers. Picking individual flower will not help me too much. Or even picking flour, the substance with which you bake bread. Also probably not ideal. Where, oh where did my rocky plains go? Oh rocky, 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 oh. Went wherever I did go. Sing mining this rock. To pick up the flint to make myself a good campfire. Lovely. Well, I'm almost there. I have 8 rock and I'm fairly certain I need 12. Yeah, 12 rock here. The thing is, since I took such a long break from playing, I don't actually know all the recipes anymore. I'm kind of stuck on... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Ooh, I guess I can just leave the spiders to fight oh, okay. Jesus Christ, okay, this is a party. This is ever a party. Some worshippers of Dagon going on over here. Fighting all the tentacles. Maybe I can get a tentacle spike whip if they actually manage to kill. Oh, fuck. I'm almost dead. Time to run away. Time to eat some flowers, I think, is ideal. No! At least I can run away from these things basically infinitely. Oh, man. I am so fucked. I am so fucked. Like, you guys would not believe how fucked I am. You probably would believe how fucked I am. Come on, tentacles. This is like all-out war. This is the worst place I could possibly fucking be. Does this pause the game? Yes, and I am like not heading towards any type of decent land here. I only have half an afternoon left to make it back to solid ground. So I think moving in a straight line is probably what I want to be doing here. I don't like this situation. Guys, somebody save me. So many spiders. At least the tentacles seem to be bothered with the spiders more than they are with me. Suddenly the swamp is a lot more dangerous than it used to be, I gotta say. Rabbit hole? Wait, am I in a decent place now? No, I still think I see tentacles rising up. Okay. So, that day was a massive failure, but at least I got some exploring done, and I'm back in a marginally safe place. So swamp. Swamp? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to camp out here for the night. At least I have the food to sustain me. And also the dung to sustain me. And also the flowers to eat to recover some health. A very small amount of health, I must admit. But it's still some health. And sanity is going down. Does that recover health? 26. How about cooked? Can't help but notice there is also 29. An extra carrot just over here. I'm gonna throw one dung on the fire. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're pretty good fuel. Look at that. Look at how big that fire got. And here is where I wait the night out. Fuck the night away. Fuck the night away. Sucking on my titties like you wanted me, calling me, check out my pussy behind. That's something all the time. Anyone listen to Peaches? Weird fucking artist. I was about to call her a band, but she has a band, but she's an individual artist. She's an erotic techno singer. If I remember properly, she used to be an elementary school librarian, and if I also remember properly, I've mentioned this in this Let's Play before. I don't like these noises. These noises are bothering me. While I'm just standing here, allow me to quickly turn down the volume. These are the wrong speakers. I like how time doesn't pause when you click off screen. Here. There we go. Now I will not be bothered by bird screechings constantly. There you go. Here's my mouse again. Did you guys miss it? Did you want my mouse? I know you want my mouse, motherfucker. Come get it. I know it's pretty. Look how that slut dresses. Don't call girls sluts, guys. It's not cool. My message for the day. It's my massage for the day. Examine. Tough enough to handle the most intense experiments. Well, I am the gentleman scientist. Gentleman. Better him than me, and a random trap, so I'm gonna take that trap and take his grass. Is there anything I can do with the pile of bones? Can I, like, attack it? Nope. Okay, well, pile of bones it is. Not much I can do for him. I wish I could help. Well, no, I don't wish I could help. I just hope that I don't take tons of damage walking through this swamp again. Hey, fishman. Sup? Are you gonna get killed by some random tentacles hanging out? Oh, no. It's your choice. Stop following me, I'm not invading your lands. That would be white man, I guess. I am a white man, kind of. Well, in this game, I'm definitely a white man, and in real life, I'm definitely a white man, so I guess I'm about as much white man as you can get. Except I'm not that artist who was declared the king of jazz way after jazz was created, basically by a bunch of white people who were nervous because blacks invented a genre of music that got popular. I'm not that white man. That was bullshit. Hey, check it out, a farm? Metal potato thing? Carrots for farmsteads? This is where my permanent camp is coming. Look at this, look at this. I have to mark this with something. Is it just marked on the map automatically? Let's check the tab here. Oh, they just made me a goddamn camp. An early game camp where I can plant some seeds, get things to grow. Awesome. And guess what? I even have 3 seeds, and they even gave me a shovel. And deux cheval. That's 2 shovels. Pick some grass. Sing, picking the grass. The thing is, I kind of have to make weapons fairly soon because I know by day 6 they usually throw some hellhounds at you, which is kind of not cool. Kind of. Damn, they turned up the bird sounds. Won't be the first bird sounds they turned up, if you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. If somebody could drop me a line on what I meant there, please tell me what I meant. If I could, then I would explain to you what I meant. So please, leave it in the comments so that I... How much sand do you have? 61? How much does it go up? 66. Goes up quite a bit. I should probably gather the mandrake as well, because if you eat a mandrake, it recovers, like, all your health, and puts everything around you to sleep. So, as you might imagine, it is fairly useful. Oh, good. Just an area that is full of rocks. This is exactly what I needed. Exactly. Some more rocks. Rocks. And there we go. I have enough to actually make myself a permanent campfire. I still have the less than vague problem of where the fuck do I start mining? But basalt? Can I mine it? It's too strong to break through. I probably need a gold pickaxe. That's a new thing. That is a very new thing to me. Jeremiah was a new thing. This is a rocky ass forest. Rocky and Bullwinkle ass. Ooh, extra seed. Seeds. Anyone would like to give me seeds? I'll eat a couple flowers and then head through the wormhole. I know I'm being a bit liberal with my sanity right now, but what is a grass suit? Armor? Awesome! I can also pick up a few twigs, and there are some skeletons. So I'm assuming this is boons. I noticed in the settings I could turn up boons, but I didn't. So probably skeletons with resources around them are considered boons. Where am I now? I am on the other side, so I can finally head to that rocky area. The Rocky and Bullwinkle. I thought I saw something up here for a second, so I'm just gonna go check it out. Nah. There's no Funk Soul Brother over there. It's getting late. It's time to make a fire. So if I manage to get to the mining area, I will make a fire. Exam. What an old looking stone. Okay, so is this where I put the potato thing? I activated it, but I don't know what this is. Walk to, examine, what an old looking stone, pick up flint. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back here during the day and see if there's anything crazy about that. Maybe if I activate other touchstones, it's like a teleporter? That is what I would presume anyways. You presume too much. Maybe I should just put a camp there and settle for the day. I need to cut some wood desperately. Where's my axe? Where's my axe? Where's my axe? There's my axe. I didn't realize how much in desperate need I was of wood. That's what she said. Right after she had sex, because that's the only time it really makes sense. I don't know. Could be. Could be. I have enough wood to actually make a fire for the night now, so that is always a plus. Sanity is getting rather low. So if I skip flowers, I am an idiot. Unfortunately, I am an idiot, so I'm going to end up skipping a lot of flowers. But, you know, that's just the way of the world. The word of the whale. The word of the whale. I met a whale once. He told me, "Holy shit, I'm a whale. How the fuck am I talking?" It was kind of weird. Forgot that I should actually be picking up pine cones because they make good fuel for the fire, if nothing else. Okay, so this is at least a fairly resource-rich area. It has lots of twigs, lots of stone, a wormhole. Is that the same wormhole I came through, or is that a different wormhole? That is the same wormhole. So I'm actually going to make a camp beside that stone. That stone that I have activated. I know it's not the greatest use of all my stone, but seems good enough to me. Yeah, I can't see. I activated it, but I just don't know what's what. Let's put a couple pine cones on the fire here, and don't waste my logs. Well, have chores to do for tonight. Might as well cut down these two nearest trees while it's still nighttime and while I can still see them. If I had brought the shovel, I could also shovel up the stumps, which is a fairly fast way of getting a bit more wood, if you happen to have a shovel. But I have yet to make a science machine. I have yet to make a proper camp, although I do have some random shit planted, which I guess is a plus. Take that, nature. I agree. Trees are for the weak. Add fuel, add fuel, add fuel, and then plant one tree. Lovely. Oh man, they've actually changed the look of these saplings. Kind of awesome. They gave them a small stage. Let's put it that way. A stagecoach. Might as well set a trap. Maybe bait it with a carrot. Don't know if there's any rabbits around here, but if there are, I will get one in there. And have I eaten? No. Question answered. I would normally actually be using those flowers to make a garland so my sanity drains slower, but I kind of just really need the health right now, so I'm trying to eat as much as possible because of that whole debacle with the, well, everything. Everything so far in this Let's Play has been a debacle, let's put it that way. And yeah, I'll eat one more. Get my health up to full, my hunger up to full. Health up to at least 55, so I'm survivable. And I am wearing some grass armor, which is a bit of a boon. A boondock saints. Wait a second, what's that called? Was it Boondock Saints? The one with the Irish guys who just kill everyone? That was pretty good. That was a pretty good movie. Some people really hated it. I kind of liked it. It was endearing. Jeremiah was also endearing, if you know what I mean. He was a good friend of mine. So don't want to forget exactly what I said. Better pick up all flowers in my way and maybe any seeds that I happen to come across. And I still need to basically gather all the food I can because it's not looking too good for me actually setting up a camp at this point without being able to make a science machine. Because science! I have the feeling that this game took their definition of science from Spoonie. Just kind of assuming so. Okay, so I can actually go around this stretch of ocean, so I still may be able to make it to the rocky region. To the rocky region. If anyone can, in the comments, tell me what that stone was that I activated, and if I should have activated it or not, please do leave that in the comments, because I have no idea what I did over there. Oh, maybe I can't make it. No, don't make me. Ooh. Oh, this could be good things. Come on. Spiders. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. There we go. Could probably get some... I can either get silk or meat or pig butts from this, and any of those are good. Or, you know, I could start my way to making a ham bat, which is a pretty good weapon. Oh, you ate the pig butt? You fucking dick. Asshole spider. No, I don't want you to attack me. Go away. Wait, where? So I went around a little segment of ocean and then it just ended, so... But there's a rocky region. That's exactly what I've been looking for all this time. How do I get there? How do you get there? How do you go? At least here's something to mine. To keep my mind off being horribly depressed by my failure to get to any rocks. Oh, thank you for this weird little segment of music. I guess I appreciate that. Not really anything worth it at the moment, but... You know, you can play music whenever you want to, game. I'm not gonna get on your back about it. And I finally did get one gold, which I'm pretty sure is all I need to actually make a science machine yet. But I need more for an alchemy machine, and I don't actually have anywhere I really want to set up camp around here. Shut up, birds! Sorry, I got interrupted by the bird. Somebody flipped me the bird. I flipped the bird. Did you see the bird? They flipped the bitch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Gotta pick up flowers. Oh, actually, my sanity's pretty good right now. So, probably done with the flowers for now, unless I wanted to make that garland to wear as a hat. And actually, that seems like a really good idea. What do I need? 12 flowers? I can probably get to 12 flowers. The thing with the garland, though, is it does rot over time. And when it's rotten, it starts draining your sanity instead of making it go up. Or, you know, keeping it at a stasis at least. Making things drain less sanity from you. Give me those fucking berries. I don't need berries. I decided suddenly that berries were overrated. Was about to pick them, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Berries are for the weak and for those who desperately need food. Like me. Exploring, exploring this land of forests and swamps. I can't seem to find any useful biomes. Or possibly something to help me with my science machine. I'd like to have a science machine and alchemy machine rather early, because science machine, unless they have changed it, is basically useless without an alchemy machine. It teaches you how to make like 2 or 3 things, and then you're like, well, it's too bad I need to make like 10 other things, or else this would be really useful. So evening is coming, winter is coming, you might say. Oh god. I'm one of those people who make really bad Game of Thrones references. That's not something I was expecting. You know, I didn't watch Game of Thrones for a long time, despite people recommending it like really heartily. And the reason for that is because what's this? Just like a patch of stony area with no stones on it? Lovely. The reason for that is, until recently, I thought it was historical fiction. And then I started watching it, and I was like, wait a second. This is fantasy? This is medieval fantasy? Fuck it, best show ever. I'm taking it. And more stony area with absolutely no stone on it. Why do you have to be so cruel, game of Thrones? I'm gonna eat a couple berries. I think raw they recover more health. No, I am entirely mistaken. I am entirely mistaken. Let's see. I've explored almost this whole island, at least along the exterior, so there isn't too much more to do there other than search for parts of this teleporter, which I will do, of course, but... And I almost have enough flowers to make myself a garland. And I think that it is possibly time to head back to camp. I only have a couple more minutes left anyways, to see what is around. Oh no, never mind, it's another plains. Kind of what I was hoping for. Sometimes there's rocks on the outskirts of plains, but apparently small stones don't have anywhere near the same chance of dropping gold anymore. So that's not ideal. It's not idyllic. Idyllic, yeah. It's kind of weird how when you use ideal, it's ideal, but if you change the word to idyllic, it changes the entire pronunciation. Kind of strange, I don't know. I find it a bit odd. Gotta get back over to... Oh, there are 2 wormholes here, and one I have not used. Probably this one. Oh, which have I used? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have used all these wormholes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense for me not to have used all the wormholes, so I'm assuming I have. Except I completely lost my bearing by zooming out too much. So if I head straight this way, I should be able to head back to my camp, throw a piece of shit on the fire. Oh wait, what? Why can't I get to it? Oh, because I'm a jackass. I see. That makes sense to me. I'm gonna have to use a torch for the night. Only gonna use it at the last possible minute here, though. You've actually decreased the amount of resources that you needed to build it, which I appreciate. Unless it was even less before and I'm just an idiot. Torch! There we go. That should keep me from going insane while I just make my way over here. I also like that they've increased the... Wait a second, have they re-decreased the durability of the torch? Damn, I'm just not caught up on the patch notes at all here. I probably have some fresh meat for myself tonight. Nom 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 nom. Put a log, put a piece of shit on the fire, as I was mentioning before. I'm gonna let the torch burn out because I just don't care for torches very much. What do I have? I guess I'll use flowers for fuel. I know I was saving up for a wreath, but to hell with that. What? Didn't work? Well, that's alright too. Need to cook probably 4 carrots in order to fill me up, and then I think that is going to be the end of this episode. So, that was a fairly short episode, but I did find a lot of stuff. I did locate a lot of the map, or explore a lot of the map and locate a lot of the set pieces. So, you know, I think I've made good progress. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.